Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey win. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get 'em on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. You go with me, help me say. Turn your radio on. You gotta. Turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You know y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, got to turn Steve Harvey got to turn them out, got to turn them up. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, yeah, I do. Man, God been good to me. Man, he been so good to me. Wow. And you know why I say it like that, what makes it amazing is because it's been in spite of myself. I mean, you know what I mean by that? I mean that he's been good to me in spite of all the craziness I've done. All the foolishness I've gotten myself involved with, and not only but knowingly got myself involved with. All of the stupid decisions I've made. Put all that to the side, and he's still been good to me. Bring it all and put it on the plate, and he's still been good to me. Man, that's amazing, man. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that could say the exact same thing. I mean, come on, man. I got you ain't famous. I got ain't nobody got no microphone in your face. I got nobody ain't got no spotlight on you. I got nobody ain't got no camera in your face. I got nobody probably ain't nobody blogging about you. But let me tell you something. If you break it down and be real about it, oh, you done something outside the box. You done something, ladies included. You've done something out the box. You woke up and went, what did I do that for? Oh, we've all done it. So with all that said and done, God still loves you, man. God still loves you, still wants the best for you, still considers you his child, and is willing, man, to show you your future. He is willing to show you your life. He is willing to let you take a peek at the blueprint. Man, that's an amazing God right there. Because I know I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm glad it's him. You know, today, man, I want to encourage brothers out there. And when I say brothers, I'm talking to everybody that's of the male species. I don't care about your color. I really, really don't. I don't even have time for that in my day. Matter of fact, sometimes when you get to discussing race, I just get tired of it sometimes. So I just wish, you know, some days I just want to wake up and just do me. You know, I got what the skin tone is. I got that. But I just want to wake up some days and just go on about my business and do me. I don't want to have to deal with it. Sometimes I get tired of talking about the issues. I ain't going to make them go away, but sometimes I get tired. So today I'm talking to brothers, all the brothers of the male species. I'm talking about men. Today, man, if you ain't doing it all, if you're feeling empty, man, start today completing your process and your journey. And you know what I'm saying by that? If there's a part of you that's missing as a man, And now, man, I'm talking to you, so some ladies listening, but you know what I'm talking about. It's some part of you that's missing as a man. If you ain't really been in touch with your kids like you're supposed to, now for whatever the reason is, and please know, I do understand how sometimes women can use children as pawns. It happens all the time. I've been through it, man. I know what it feels like, man, to want to do something, but because you ain't got this or you ain't doing this, then I ain't going to let you have this. You got to fight through, fellas. You got to fight through. You got to fulfill your end of the deal. And I got how difficult they making it. I got how, man, it's going to come with some drama, but you got to fight through it. Because, man, we need fathers to be fathers. That's really what we need. If you're a man out there and you are a father of a child, we need you to do your job. I'm talking about our community, our situation, us as a people, all of us. We need you to be a father, period. Now, hey, man, I ain't coming down on you. I'm just your boy. I'm your man. And I've been in the same predicament and the same hole myself, where I couldn't get to them, where they were used as pawns, where they were told things about me that wasn't even true. I've been through it. You can't see them. You don't come over. Okay, I got all that. You ain't sent this. You ain't, okay, hey, got all that. If you can call them sometimes, tell them you're thinking about them. Tell them you love them. If you can get a letter to them, if you can get a message to your children through one of your relatives, start the process today. Be a father. It's your job. Now, because you ignoring him, or you acting like they ain't over there, or you done backed them out of your mind because the situation got too difficult, I got that. I got that. But you got to step up and be fathers. You got to write a letter. You got to send the money. If she talking about if you don't send all the money, you ain't going to send. Send what you got. If taking it over there is too much drama, send it through a relative. Give it to a mama. Give it to a sister. Ask her to take it over there and do something for the baby. Because, okay, you can't deal with the drama. I got that. And I know it's much to pay when you have to deal with that. Because clearly I know hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Please know I know that. Please know. And that's a real statement. That ain't no saying Steve got. That's the truth. So, but do what you got to do. Sometimes you have to apologize. Sometimes an apology goes a long way to your children. Just say, look, because I've made this apology before. Hey, man, look, I'm sorry. I wasn't there for you. I was out grinding and hustling, and I wasn't paying attention to you. And I should have been. And I apologize. Now, imagine, man, there's days where you was telling people I was your father up at the school and they wasn't believing you. I apologize for sending you through that. But now, man, I tell you what, I made some mistakes and I got it together. I want me and you to move forward as father and son. I want me and you to move forward as father and daughter. I want to be in your life. Now, I ain't got a lot, but guess what? I know a lot. Because if you a man and you a father, please know you know something that child don't know. You have information. You have experience. That's all they need sometimes, to have somebody to talk to. That daughter of yours just needs to know from her daddy, how should a man treat me, Dad? What should I look for in a man? See, they'll take that information from you because they know it's coming from the right place. And then you know that your son needs you because you know how difficult it is if you're trying to be a man without your daddy. You already know how funky that is right there. So come on, man, admit your mistakes and move forward. Call your kids, write a letter, get a phone number on them, send a text, drop a message, send a note up to the school. Do something, man. If those of us that are fathers would just be fathers, I could shut the mentoring camp down. Now, I would say I apologize because I don't want you to think I'm coming down on you, but I've been through this myself. I ain't really coming down. I'm just reminding you, this is our job. These are our children. This is our responsibility. We are men. There is no excuses. You don't get cut a break on that one. Sorry.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies, I would say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but not today. Ladies, welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Fellas, we own. Boys and girls, go to your room.
That's what the adults
This
talk.
bout's to get ignorant today.
It's about to be one of them.
Oh, really, Steve?
One of them days.
Are you going to embarrass me, Steve?
You know what, Shirley? I think I am today. Today is going to be the day that I dedicate almost everything I say to embarrassing Shirley. We're going to do Ask the CEO today.
Okay.
And we'll also ask motivational questions from the crew. That's the only time I try to be serious.
Okay.
But other than that, though, let it rain. I'm going to be embarrassing today as much as Tommy is stupid.
I ain't mad at that.
That's a high level.
Let's
That's
go with it.
overwhelming.
I'm talking about the degree.
I may quit today.
Man, it might be an overload.
It's going to be that deep?
Yeah. I don't know if we can take all that.
In the emergency room, they call it code red.
Code red. Let's go then. Let's go. Code
Get
red.
cracking.
I will be answering any questions today. Any questions at all.
Okay.
We are going to have, you can ask me a serious question. You can ask me an opinionated question. All things are open and fair game today.
All right.
Stupid too. Cool. Let's go.
Tommy, all your questions is mostly stupid.
Okay. And I embrace that.
That's the problem. All right, y'all want to start or y'all scared? What's happening?
Oh, we jumping it off the top.
I
Okay,
was
good.
thinking. Let me see.
Yeah, I didn't know we were
Anytime.
doing it right here.
yeah.
So,
Well,
is-
ain't no time like right now.
Ain't no time like the present. Let's
Okay.
see.
Ain't no time.
Okay, well, I
like
start off. Is Tommy for show ugly then? Let's just start right
for damn sure.
How we do that?
Unequivocal.
That ain't the
I'm
gate
talking
out
about
the
it
gate.
It really ain't even. I don't know why he fighting, cause he ugly for real.
We've been talking about this all week, though.
No,
Y'all
but it's cool.
And
though, 'cause
I'm not gonna be ugly all week.
Tommy, you're not ugly.
Thank you.
You're not.
That's Shirley talking. She always try to take a self-righteous right.
I
Shirley
don't like-
don't think you short either.
Well, that's a little far.
Well, now, Steve, wait a minute. I can
All right.
speak for myself here.
Well, he ain't got to be ugly, Shirley. Funny looking is still at the same spot.
Okay, we'll go with funny looking. Strange.
Strange.
I'm not
Okay, Tommy, let's take ugly off the table.
But what
You-
does it
you-
matter? He's married. He's happily
You
married
strange
now.
looking. But that ain't got nothing to do with it. A lot of strange looking people married.
Well, he had to find someone to marry him, his wife.
That is what he need to be grateful for.
Right there.
That is why he need to be grateful.
I need to be praising him for that.
Dog. Especially that girl you wouldn't got. I don't know what she was thinking. Surely she could have done better.
Steve,
I
that's
know
your
that's right.
nephew.
Ooh, he crushing me, man.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Steve, I told you about crushing people.
What I tell y'all was gonna be today, Shirley?
Come on,
I
Did I
know
tell
it-
y'all I was gonna embarrass you today?
Yeah, and you're doing
Well, let's
it.
get started.
Out the gate, yeah.
And we'll be back with more too.
Is he uglier than me?
Who?
Tell me, Steve. Tell me that when we come back.
I
our
am.
boss.
I'll tell you that. Come on here and go and ask me.
There we go.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Americans may not take all their vacation days. Whew. Everybody on this show can agree to that except
Yeah.
for one person. Mm-hmm.
I say
Take
so.
off.
I'm not talking about you this time.
Okay. Oh no, him? Oh no.
He take all his at
He
once.
take his in summer hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that with your little ragged ass life. Let me have that week you got laying over there.
Vacation days, sick days, whatever he could take off, he does it. Is he sick on his sick days?
No, this golf week.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
No, we're talking about you. Americans may not take all their vacation days, but that does not mean that we don't spend a lot of time thinking about those vacation days. New research revealed that Americans spend about 284 days of their life dreaming about being on vacation. And we spend more than, that's a lot of time. Then we spend more than 113 hours every year thinking about being on a beach somewhere. And your vacation pics on social media, People don't like those. They do not. Stop
The
putting
hate.
those up. Yes. They make people jealous. They bring out the
That
hate.
one and them pictures of that food. That right there.
The study found that every day the average person sees vacation pictures on social media. That makes them mad, okay? That's probably why 30%.
Those are haters, Shirley.
Yeah, I know. That's 30.
They're haters.
Uh-huh.
Nobody cares.
That's probably why 36% of Americans admit they put those vacation pics on social media to show people just how great their lives are. So, Steve, you and your wife Marjorie take wonderful vacations. Yes. And we know you guys ball till you fall when you go on vacation. But what we want to know is, how do you vacation on a budget before you got to where you are now? How did you do
Well,
it?
I just need to know, how much we're talking about. If you tell me what the budget is,
Okay.
there are things I can recommend.
Let's do $2,000.
Okay,
$2,000.
Yeah.
for a family of
Four.
4. Okay.
He ain't finna leave the city. Watch.
Chuck E. Cheese and
He ain't finna leave the city.
That's $500 apiece.
yeah.
Well, we ain't going nowhere.
Why do you sound like that?
Okay, all right, here we go. Let me change my
Yeah.
We're going to have to drive somewhere. We have to make the gas budget be how much? Okay, let me ask you, how much it costs to fill up an average tank right now?
60
That's like about 60 to
Okay.
$60.
So we need to stay one gas tank going and one gas tank coming. We talking about $120 out the budget.
Okay, there we go.
Man, we got to stay within one tank. So we're talking it's got to be within 300 miles. Now,
Okay.
if we're going to stay overnight, we got to get in economically feasible accommodation.
Okay. A decent hotel.
These are stuff like Comfort Inn suites. Now, I would recommend Comfort Inn because they had a free breakfast.
Okay.
See, that saved money.
Yeah.
Now, and they got free Wi-Fi. So you got to take this consideration. And if you stay at Comfort Inn, you get points. I'm just working with this $2,000. So everybody's room is $50 a night. Would you say that's fair? $60. So you need just
Kids.
2 rooms.
One for the kids.
You and the
one for
wife and
parents.
one for the kids with a connector door and leave the damn door open.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So they don't burn that damn hotel down. And then you got other issues. So we got 2 rooms at, let's say, $70, $5 a night. That's $150. 2 nights, we looking at $300 in rooms.
How many nights? We gonna do 2 nights only?
Well, I'm trying to get it together first. We got to stay somewhere. We want to do $350 for rooms, and we got $120 on gas. We about $550, $450, something like that.
We're getting tight.
All right, now let's just say we got $1,500 left.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a nice amount of money. Yeah.
Did we eat yet?
Yeah, we ain't
Ain't
well,
ate a
I
damn
haven't
thing.
had a.
ain't nothing.
We should make some sandwiches before we leave.
I was. Yeah.
Pack a
yeah.
cooler full of sandwiches.
Because you're driving. That's
But
okay.
make sandwiches that stick, peanut butter and jelly. This ain't finna be no whole lot of ham now.
Right. Okay.
Peanut butter and
Peanut
jelly
butter.
sandwiches, pimento spread sandwiches.
It got to stick with you.
Nobody give a damn what you don't want. This all we got.
You want a vacation or you want to eat?
You want to eat?
Pork skins and water. You got to get something in you that swell. Pork skins and water. I'm familiar with all this. This is what we do.
We got high blood
kids
pressure by the
eat no
time we
Eat that bag of them pork skins and drink a bottle of water. You ain't even gonna know you're hungry.
That baby mouth is flaming.
Damn that, but at least they quit crying about hunger. All right, now we done got us a little something to eat.
Pimento spread and pork skin.
Them kids are stopped up.
There's a hospital on the way.
Come on with your vacation.
We got to have
Steve.
some
I
kind
love
of
it.
activities now.
Yeah.
Now
We going to Six Flags with a day pass for everybody,
Okay.
or we going to the zoo where you can really entertain kids and keep it on the budget, or
Yeah.
we going to a state park,
Okay.
Nice.
pull up at it where we can barbecue out there and just let the kids run till they drop in an open field.
Yeah.
And you got to put your grill, what you only going to stay there and watch, way on the other side, away from the car. Then you run your kids to the car to get stuff.
That helps zap the energy out of their ass.
Oh, okay.
And it give them something to do. You can see the car from your barbecue grill, but it's way across the field. Send their ass back and forth across that field about 6 trips. And every time you send them, say, hair up.
You wrong for this, man.
Oh, dog, I know how to work
Hey,
this.
man.
Wrong for this.
Love it.
I done did all of this.
You think you having fun because you running in that field.
Fall
But
into
that
the
third
budget.
trip back, they ass is walking. I said, hair up. So ass walking for. You gonna burn this meat. Put some responsibility on there.
All right, Steve, we gotta go. Thank you, though. Listen, coming up next, it is T. Miles, the nephew Tommy, with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I got to tell you now, this your man Steve, but look here. Ain't nothing like some good barbecue. I'm talking about, I personally do not eat pork, but barbecue is not included to me under the pork category.
So you can have a rib then.
Must. Baby back or full blown.
Got you.
I don't really care for beef ribs. Tell you the truth.
Just ain't the same.
Not to me. White bread and barbecue sauce and some red Kool-Aid. Lord have mercy. Happy 4th, y'all.
All right, let's go. Time for nephews Run That Prank Back.
We running the prank back. This one right here is Musty Son. Your son is musty. Damn.
That's terrible.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach Vanessa, please.
this is she.
Hi, Vanessa. My name is Robert. I'm the one of the owners. You know my wife, Michelle. We own the daycare.
Yes. How can I help you?
Okay, we've been. I think we've had your son Malik probably close to a year now. Am I right?
Yes, you have. Is everything okay?
No, everything is fine. Everything is fine. I don't think we have a problem that we can't clear up. I have a question for you. Have you been noticing anything different about Malik, like concerning hygiene at all?
Hygiene? No, not that I can recall. What are you talking about?
Okay. How old is Malik?
He's 2.
Okay. Well, we seem to have come across a little glitch here that we're going to try to take care of here at the daycare. Actually, my wife didn't. I told her I would make the phone call and leave her out of it. I know you see her every day. When
Yeah,
you
but
drop,
what glitch are you talking about? What is this glitch?
I'm sorry?
Glitch. What is this glitch that you want to talk about? I'm confused.
Okay. Well, actually, what we're having is it seems like every day here lately for the last 2 months, Malik has been, very musty. He hasn't been really sweaty, but just real musty.
Okay, you clearly have the wrong child because I give my son a bath every night, and most mornings before he leaves for school, I give him another bath again. So, yeah, I'm pretty positive you have the wrong child.
No, ma'am. Your son is Malik, right? And he's 2 years old. You guys have been here with us right close to a year now, correct?
Yes, and?
Okay, and he's a cute little kid with the curly hair. I know exactly which one he is. So what I'm saying to you is that we are having problems. He's just reeking. He's real musty.
Okay, you know what? My son does not reek. I don't know what child you're talking about, but you're not talking about my child. I just told you I make sure that he gets a bath every night. So that's not my child. My child is very clean.
Okay, well, hang on, Vanessa. What I'm trying to get you to understand is this is why my wife didn't want to call, okay? And I'm glad I'm actually the one that made the call. What we need to do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try a little experiment for the next month or so.
Experiment?
I'm sorry?
What do you mean experiment? What kind of experiment?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some male deodorant on him just for the next month, and we'll see how it plays out.
No. You're not going to put anything on my child. That's not going to happen.
Okay, well, ma'am, I'm trying to fix the problem here. I just wanted to call.
He doesn't have a problem. I already told you that my son is clean. You're not going to put any on him, and if you do, it's going to be a problem. Do you understand me?
Okay, ma'am, I'm not trying to have an argument with you. What I want you to know is...
Well, I'm not trying to have an argument either, but you're talking about putting deodorant on my child. You crazy? You can't do that. I'm not going to have that happening. Please don't make me have to come back to that school for you and your wife.
Okay, ma'am, listen, we're going to have to do something about your child. Your child is musty, okay? And you're sitting here getting an attitude with me, and I'm trying to let you know your child is
You're
musty.
talking nonsense. Maybe you're the one that's musty. Maybe you and your wife are musty. My child is not musty. I keep telling you that I bathe him every night. Which part of that don't you understand?
I understand everything that you're saying. Maybe it's the soap. Maybe something is not taking effect. I'm not sure, okay? But
maybe he doesn't smell it right, because I don't know what child you're smelling, but you're not smelling my child.
Deodorant on him.
You were not using male deodorant on my child. Do I need to come down there for you with the cops and sue your entire establishment? You don't want that to happen. Stay away from my child. Are you crazy? You know, matter of fact, where's my son?
Ma'am, your son is fine. Your son is in there with the rest of the kids. They're playing. Today is the first day I sprayed a little bit of male deodorant on his arm.
You did what?
See how that worked out.
Okay, so you clear crazy. Look, Cheryl, can you cover for me for a couple of minutes? I'm bringing my there right now. I'll be there within the hour, because you must be crazy. What do you mean you sprayed my son?
Ma'am, I just sprayed a little bit of deodorant on him just to see if we can.
I didn't give you permission to do that, and I keep telling you that there's nothing wrong with my child, and you took it upon yourself to go and spray my child, and you weren't supposed to do that. Are you crazy? I'm bringing my right now.
Okay, well, what are you coming here for? The boy is, your son Malik is fine. Why are you coming here?
No, he's clearly not fine. If you're going around spraying, why don't you spray because clearly you're smelling and reeking and funky as hell. I ain't give you no to spray my child. I'm going to come down there, and I promise you, I'm going to shoot all y'all, because you crazy.
Okay, let me say this, ma'am. Your son is musty. He's been reeking for the
My
last
son is not musty. How many times I gotta tell you that he's not musty? You know what? I ain't even trying to hear you, because you clearly crazy. How you go around spraying people's kids? And I was my child. Did you smell the other kids? You know what? I'm about to get in my car and come down there for your ass, because you must be crazy.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Why did you hang up on me? I'm trying to fix the problem, ma'am.
Wait. What you want? I told you that I'm coming down there. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Once.
But I needed to let you know one more thing that's going on here.
What could you possibly need to let me know? Because I'm on my way to right now.
Where are you now? Are you in your car? Where are you?
I am heading to my car, about to get in my car to come down there for because you must be crazy spraying my child.
Before you get to your car, I need to tell you one more thing about your son, okay?
Please, what you possibly have to tell me?
I want to tell you that
What?
this is, listen to me, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend Cheryl got me to prank phone call you.
Mother. You know, I'm standing here in the parking lot about to come down there for and that knew exactly what I was about. I'm going to get her. Because I'm thinking, I know my child is musty. I know my child is clean and he don't smell. Ooh, I'm going to get her.
I just talked to her. She said she's right here in her cubicle. You got to call her right now. I said, okay, just chill out. I'm going to call her.
I'm going to get her. You don't know.
Hey, is Malik nice and clean?
Malik is always nice and clean and smelling right. So I don't know what the hell you were talking about. I was like, not my child. He got the wrong child. You were about to get it. You don't even know.
Oh, man. All right, Vanessa, you got to tell me one more thing, baby. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The one and only Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, so here's the story. Check this out. Men who can do 40 push-ups are far less likely to develop heart disease, okay? It turns out that that's 40 push-ups a day, not 40 push-ups, a lifetime total of 40 push-ups, okay? Let's be clear.
A day?
40 a day. 40 a day. I don't think that's so bad, though. 40 a day.
That's 40 push-ups a day?
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No, not at all. So nearly half of
I thought they meant 40 at one time. Because my buddy jumped in the floor. Because I heard that the other day, and my buddy jumped in the floor and found out he was going to have a heart attack.
Trying to do it.
How about 20 in the morning and 20 at night?
Well, that's easy.
Yeah.
For me.
That's easy.
Okay.
I can do push-ups, yes. Easy.
Okay, well, cool. Then
I'm at 100 a day, big dog. I just started, but I just started Monday.
I can do 100 a day.
But it took me
Not
all day
once,
to get that 100 in.
Oh, yeah, but not at once.
Good.
I could do 425 clips, you know.
What's that?
Like 25 at each 4 different times.
Like sets.
Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah, sets.
Okay.
To be realistically,
Mm-hmm.
I can do about 30 push-ups like right now,
Uh-huh.
nonstop.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, let's drop and give me
No,
30.
he got that. He got strong upper body.
Yeah, he does. You're right.
He got strong
I
upper
can get
body.
that in, you know.
Okay.
I'm not
Right
gonna
around
do it.
18, though.
Yeah.
Right around 18, I crumble.
Yeah, you start thinking different at 18. 18 is that
What do you
little
start
stuff.
thinking now?
Yeah, what are you
I don't
thinking
know,
about?
just different things about your life and stuff, you know.
About your
Should I have finished school? Yeah.
You go that deep with it?
Yeah. I have flashbacks when you know how
think you're dying?
machines say if you feel faint or dizzy, stop immediately.
Uh-huh.
My mind started playing tricks on me. I started remembering the time I was drowning and
Your life flashes before your
all
eyes.
stuff like that. I remember that time I laying in the street, I got hit by that car, you know.
How old were you then?
About 15 when I got hit by the car.
So when you do 20 push-ups, your mind takes you back to when you were 15.
Yeah. And
thinks
then
he's
when you
dying,
get to
Carla.
25, you know, I saw my daddy beating me down in the basement by that furnace. And I took off running and tried to run through the furnace. Yeah, it'd be a lot of stuff happening, man.
It be on your mind, just be stuff. Huh?
Well,
Yeah.
whatever. Your nephew said he can do $125 a day. So
I mean,
No, I
believe
said
that.
100.
okay, 100.
Said 100.
Okay.
Yeah,
he
but that's
could do
throughout the
100.
whole day now. That take a long time.
So what's the max you can do at one time? Tommy?
About 25.
Me,
20,
realistically,
20,
yeah,
20.
25, 30.
So 25 4 times a
That's
day.
lot.
But your arms and your tries and buys.
Well, see,
look
my
nice.
push-up is different. See, I can't put my chin, chest on the floor
Uh-huh.
because of the length of my arms. And Lee Haney told me that. He said, Steve, your arms are so long. He said, for you to go all the way down, chest to the floor, like military people put chin on the floor.
Yeah, that's.
He said, you're pushing your sockets too far forward. He said, it's not good for you. He said, just do the push-up till your arms is in the L shape. Once you get them in that perpendicular L shape, he said, you can go on back up.
Oh.
Your arms are too long for that. He said, little short arm people can do that.
So what
I
are
be
you
right
saying
there
about
at
your
the flow.
nephew?
That's what he's saying. I'm right there at the flow. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Little short
So
arm
is he
people.
even doing a push-up?
Oh, I'm
What
doing
is the
them.
moral of the
Oh
story?
no, his is good. Mine won't look as deep. My push-up wouldn't look as deep as Tommy's. Is what I'm saying. Tommy go all the way to the floor.
What have we learned from this story?
I go to the floor. I'm gonna do 6 of these things and need an operation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How many crunches can you do, dog?
Well, I can do a lot of crunches, but I ain't done none. I don't know when.
This
My
you-
core pretty good though.
You know what this takes me back
I do
to?
planks and leg lifts and stuff like that instead of doing crunches. You know, bending, trying to stretch your lower back out.
Uh-huh.
I've found a lot of alternative ways to do exercises as I've gotten older that don't tear your body up. Like for me, lunges make no sense.
Oh, I hate lunges.
Reverse
That hurts.
lunges are a lot better for me than straightforward lunges. I don't. Yeah, reverse lunges.
This reminds me, though, when you guys were talking about sit-ups and everything, about, remember, Carla, the Shirts Off tour?
Oh
Girl.
my God.
I know. That was so, I was so
We
proud
didn't
of you
eat
guys.
for a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those of you who
Y'all
don't
in
know.
shape,
Yeah.
though. Y'all were trying.
Yeah.
That was the last time I was in shape.
Steve issued a challenge to all the guys that work on the show, you know, be they off the show, behind the scenes or whatever, to get in shape by a certain time. And you were doing a calendar or something.
Yeah, the pictures are still there on the
Yeah,
internet.
pictures are
They
still
never
there.
go away.
Yeah. And that was really cool, though. You guys looked great and you worked really hard.
You remember when Tommy?
Huh? What?
What I do?
Come on.
Took that picture with that towel over it.
With that time.
When he was playing Simply Beautiful in the background.
He was so sexy.
I said, man,
Oh,
if you
my
don't
God.
get your sexy ass up off that floor.
What about Boom, though? Boom took some sexy pictures.
Man,
Who was
Boom.
on riding up?
Hey,
What
man,
was he
Boom
riding?
climbed up on that line at my house. And, boy, women was writing in. I want him.
Yeah.
I want him. Oh,
JT Money?
I want that big man up on that line. Come on
Money.
over here. I got a line for you. Boy,
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. I was really proud of you guys. We were proud of you guys. Yeah.
So what did
We
you,
ain't been back there yet.
Nah.
Okay.
what made
That
you
was
want to
it.
get in shape, though, Steve? What
I don't
happened?
know. Thought I was going to die.
Well, we
You know,
are.
Anytime I feel like I might die,
Hate to burst your bubble.
I get to the gym right away to try to divert it.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know. I don't know what was happening right there.
We'll come right back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, Jay's here. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you this with great pleasure, a man that murders hits, relationships, and friendships, J. Anthony Brown.
Wow.
Wow. Johnny Gill wrote a song called Soul of a Woman.
I love this song.
Soul of a Woman. Great song. I
Yes.
was on the set when he did the video. Great song. My song, along with my buddy Ralph Harris Hawkins Jr., we wrote Someone Stole My Woman. So check it out.
Okay.
Who stole my woman? Who stole my woman? Who stole my woman? Someone tell me who stole my woman. No, no, no. We had a strong connection, but sometimes I acted kinda mean. I wouldn't show you affection. You can't do me, wanted to do me. And I forgot to mention the haters watching over me, causing aggravation. Trying to get to you, yeah. And baby, I was so effing blind. And now you got me crying. I heard it right through the grapevine. You're no longer mine. Somebody went and stole my woman. I'm gonna smash his face. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. He'll be drinking soup for long. My lady. Somebody went and stole my woman. They're gonna have to wire his jaw shut. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. I will blind him in both eyes. My lady. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Somebody went and stole. Somebody went and stole. Who stole my woman? Someone tell me who stole my woman. Yeah. Somebody went and stole my woman. I have to push him around. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. He'll be drinking soup for a long time. Lady. Somebody went and stole my woman. They're gonna have to wire his jaw. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. I will blind him in both eyes. Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
Stole my woman.
Somebody went and stole my woman.
You gon' get effed up. You gonna be
went and
drinking
stole-
soup for a month. I'm gonna blind you in both eyes.
Great job,
Soon
Jay.
as
I'll
I
be at the
see
J
you,
spot tomorrow night, baby. Special
I'm
guest.
gonna
Come
make
see
it
me.
peel.
Somebody went and stole
All right,
my
listen.
woman.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What about what you see is what you get?
What you see
My
There you
mama
go,
love
man.
that
There
song.
is what you get. I said, what you see
Why are they doing the
is
steps
what
too,
you
though?
get now, baby.
My mama love
And
that.
Old schoolers, though.
it's the best thing yet. The best thing yet.
Hit it, hit the beat.
Yeah. Some people.
Talk about murdering a hit.
They are murdering it right now.
You know some people are made of wood. Some people have hearts of stone.
Some people are up to no good. But baby, come on, I'm for real.
Yeah.
I'm as real
as a real can get.
You know, people were singing along
Yeah.
in their cars.
If what you're looking for is real love,
People like Snoop because he loves the dramatic song.
then what you see
Come on.
is what you get.
What you see. Now, what you see
What you see?
is what you get.
Got caught up.
Boy, you're
Wow.
man, I'm so glad you're on this show.
Can I get some? I want to get some. Can I get some of that?
Go ahead.
Do you know-
What
know
do
the
I know? I
dramatic-
got something close to it,
Come
though.
on, what you
it
got?
ain't really that, but take my money,
Oh, that's Jodeci.
my house, and my
If you don't get your
car.
ass out of here with that.
For a hit of you.
Come on, Junior.
That's about as close I can get to dramatic. I ain't got no. That's close I can go back, huh?
Look how Steve is looking at you.
That's your go back.
I'm right there.
But you know what the problem is, Junior?
Huh?
They didn't have the steps, though.
Yeah, they had no
That
steps.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Steve
Ladies and
Harvey.
gentlemen, the dramatics have left the building.
Yes.
Okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after today's crazy strawberry letter, we got another one, yes. But first, the nephew's on tap with the prank phone call for today. Nephew, what you got?
Shirley, I think it's time that we did a little praise dancing. I think it's time to do some praise dancing. Yes. You've seen them before.
Oh, yeah.
Praise dancing.
Okay.
Hello. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. How you doing? I'm looking for Sister Tanya.
This is Sister Tanya.
Sister Tanya, this is Brother Fuller from the church. How are you?
Oh, I'm well, Brother Fuller. How are you?
I'm good. We wanted to give you a call about the praise dancing that's at the church. First of all, I wanted to really show you how much you're doing a great job over there with the praise dancers, and you definitely do a great job on every third Sunday that you guys actually perform. Everybody seems to really like it.
Well, thank you. What can I do for you today?
There is a bit of a situation with, it's been brought to our attention. We actually had a small gathering, a little meeting about it, and I've been elected to actually give you a call.
And who is this again? I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Brother Fuller.
Uh-huh. And who had a meeting?
Some of the brothers at the church and pastor actually sat in for a moment on it, and I was actually elected to actually just give you a call. Nothing that I don't think we can't get rectified and move on smoothly as we normally do. But I just think we wanted to reach out to you and kind of make you aware of it if you don't mind.
Okay. And what things are those?
Well, Sister Tanya, has any of the praise dancers before they became praise dancers was any of them strippers?
I beg your pardon?
Was any of the praise dancers that at the church that you have on the praise team right now, was any of them strippers in the past?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't really know who you are. And I don't really understand this line of questioning.
Like I said, I'm Brother Fuller. I don't think we've met, but like I said, I've been elected to give you a call. Now it seems like what happened is this past week when you all actually danced, it seemed like a couple of the girls was actually gyrating during the praise routine.
Say what? Gyrating. Brother Fuller, I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you saw. None of my girls were gyrating. They were dancing for the Lord. And I think if you look through your Lord's eye, perhaps you would see them better, instead of maybe you were looking through the gyrating eye.
No. See, some of these girls, a couple of these girls, we can point them out. A couple of them have strip girl tendencies, evidently, because some of them has been driving.
Strip girl tendencies. You know what? Sir, I think we need to complete this call. Perhaps I need to call Bishop and speak to him myself because, I don't know what you do all day, but I have a real job. And I'm sitting here holding a conversation in my office about gyrating strippers in the church. Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, listen. Now, here's a couple other things that they're talking about. Some of the girls' feet are real ashy when you all are performing, and they want to see if maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if y'all need the grip or whatever that y'all don't put lotion on. We're not sure what that is. As well as the toenail polish. Everybody has 3, 4, 5 different designs and everything. Is it any way y'all can be in unison with your toenail polish? But the most important thing is the gyrating during the dance routine.
I don't know what your feet look like. I don't need you calling me, talking to me about my girls, their feet, their nail polish. Perhaps your mind should be on Jesus instead of on them. How about that?
Man, for my mind to be.
I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't know what your
for my mind to be on Jesus when somebody's shaking their butt at the church. Now, that's the problem.
You know what? Look, I'm at work. Now, I'm trying to keep a work tone. You're going to make me curse up in here. Now, let me tell you something. Don't call me anymore. I will deal with Pastor. If he has something to say with me, he can say it to me personally. But I'm done with this conversation.
Are you going to deal with the gyrating is what we want to know. Maybe, you know what, it just hit me. Maybe you one of the ones that's doing the gyrating.
Look, let me tell you something. My girls ain't doing no damn gyrating, and neither am I. Now, I am done with this conversation. Do you understand me?
But listen.
I'm done.
Are you done with the gyrating? That's what we want to stop. So we can't praise the Lord if the booties is shaking.
You know what? Sir, look, I got to go to work. I got to go. Now, again, I don't know what your issue is. It sounds to me like you have an issue with gyrating booties. I have not heard so much gyrating booties in one conversation in my entire life. Now, my mind is set on Jesus. I don't know what your mind is set on.
Well, Sister Tanya, before you was a praise dance ministry, over the ministry, did you ever used to strip?
You know, I didn't do no stripping. Now, did your wife do any stripping?
What?
Did your mama do any stripping?
What did you? Wait a minute, man.
You heard what I said. You heard how you like if somebody called you and asked you if your mama did some stripping? How you like that? I got
you know what I want to know? When is the next rehearsal? That way I can come and pick out who it is that's doing this gyrating.
No. You don't have any business at my rehearsal. I don't want to see you at my rehearsal. I don't want to see any parts of you in my rehearsal. If I see you near one of my girls, I swear I'm coming after you myself. Do you understand me?
We need to find out who's doing that gyrating.
You don't need to find out a damn thing. You need to stay your butt in your own house.
And I'm glad y'all ain't dancing when the plate is being passed, because ain't no telling how you act with them wands coming through that.
You know what? That's it. You call me disrespecting me, I'm at work. I can't even handle this anymore. You know what? Don't call me no more. Don't look at my girls no more. Matter of fact, come near the church and see what I got for you.
I want to know is you going to stop the gyrating? When is you going to stop
do a damn thing. I'm not going to do a damn thing.
Who you think you talking to like that? You're supposed to be a minister leader.
I'm done listening to you. Now I'm getting ready to go.
Well, I got one more thing to say to you before you leave.
No, you ain't got a damn thing to say to me. I said I was done.
And I said I got one more thing to say. Is you listen?
You know what, man? Get off my phone.
I'm going to say it anyway. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your entire praise ministry congregation, all your girls, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, I'm a cutie. For real? Oh. Oh, they got me cursing on the radio. Oh, which one was it? Oh, you know what?
It was all of them. I talked to about 5 of them.
Now I got some explaining to do. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
You did good, though. You did real. You hung in there.
Oh, wait till I talk to Bishop.
You might want to call Bishop a help.
I think I'm going to have it.
Hey, I got one thing to ask you, Tanya. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Nobody else but the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What y'all think?
Well, you are ignorant.
Well, he makes me so nervous.
Shirley,
yeah.
You play too much.
You know how, poetry is not your favorite thing, right?
No. Too
There's
deep
some
for
people
me.
that be at church that really ain't into the praise dancing.
No,
it's some that just don't like it.
I don't like it at all. I'm with you. I do not like it.
I don't mind praise dancing. I don't mind it.
Care for it myself.
I ain't really into it either. I don't
it don't move.
I like it. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
But
They
I see some people
got their own
looking crazy
ministry
in the
and
church.
everything.
It don't do nothing to me. What is we talking about? Stop all this now.
You praise him in the song and in the dance. That's all.
You know what?
Yeah.
But everybody up there praise dance don't need to be up there.
First of all,
Everybody don't look good in the praise dance outfit.
Usually white.
What is all this white pajamas for?
I went to a church that had a one-arm praise dancer. It was unbelievable.
I cannot stand him, Steve Harvey.
Why is he in the
You
praise
can't do the routine, Jay.
segment in here with one arm?
I'm doing everything I could not to laugh. And he was the only one up there.
I've been in church with praise dance, and they let the lady in the wheelchair get in. Now we gotta watch this here. Now everybody turning, you spinning on one wheel. Now, your little white robe and got caught in the wheels, and we got to stop and get your gown out the wheel.
Can we please change
Your
the
gown
subject?
is then caught in the spokes.
No.
And now we got to stop the whole praise dance. Get your gown out the spokes.
Come on, Junior.
Yeah, I can't stand it either. The big lady who can't turn as fast as the rest of them.
No. Her one rotation is way long.
Way long. You throw it off the unity.
But you know what? The blind praise dancers, oh my goodness, unbelievable. They was not on step at all with nothing.
Blind praise
Nobody was together. Nobody.
And you know what I understand is?
Sitting up in here. You know good and well we didn't go that way.
Let me ask y'all something.
Yes.
Is it equivalent?
Oh, God.
Did I miss something? I missed it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, right now it is time for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on your relationship, on dating, on work, on sex problems, parenting, and more, submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. Right, Steve? Did I leave anything out?
You didn't leave nothing out. And then anybody that's not clear to, we don't need your letter because you're slow. All right, go ahead, Shirley.
All right.
Buckle up, hold on tight. Strawberry Letter.
All right, subject, she's doing too much on the gram. Dear Steve and Shirley, I have an issue with my wife's image on social media. My wife has an Instagram account, and I feel like the pictures she posts are inappropriate for a married woman. I don't have an Instagram account, so for a long time, I had no idea what she was posting on her page. One day, I asked her to see her Instagram page, and as I started flipping through the pics, I was so shocked by what I saw. My wife, the mother of our children, had some very revealing pictures posted for the world to see. I am from the old school of thought where your wife is supposed to keep covered in public and only show those types of things to her husband. I told her that classy women don't post swimsuit pics, butt pics, and suggestive poses on the internet. My wife told me that every woman does it now, and I should just relax and stop being so old-fashioned. I honestly think she uses Instagram to boost her ego. You should see the comments she gets. Random guys and her girlfriends about how she looks. This really upsets me. I don't want my wife showing the world the special things that are for my eyes only. How do I get her to understand that the pictures are not appropriate, or should I just loosen up? You know what? I'm in total agreement with you, husband. You have the right to feel the way you feel about your wife showing her stuff for the world to see, as you say, on social media. I don't think it's appropriate either. I mean, in any self-respecting married or even single woman, for that matter, should refrain from that type of behavior. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But I think any husband, a real man, is going to want his wife to stop it, because it looks like the wife is inviting other men to come check her out, to see her goods, and then, men are going to think they have a chance with you, of getting something. That's what it looks like when you post pictures like that. I just think you should tell your wife that she's a beautiful, sexy woman, help build her self-confidence, her self-esteem, because maybe she is lacking in that department. And just because you see other women do it, it doesn't mean you could do it. There's a way to post beautiful pictures on the site if you want to do that. Classy pictures, like you say. You don't have to be on the web showing your butt and all of that. You're someone's wife. Come on. And you have children. Do you want your children to follow in your example? I don't think you do. So you should cut this out right now. Steve?
I 100% totally disagree with you.
Okay.
Because this guy wrote this letter, and if you listen to him carefully, there's some red flags that pop up in his letter. My wife has an Instagram account. I feel like the pictures she posts are inappropriate for a married woman. I don't have Instagram, so for a long time I had no idea what she was posting on her page. One day I asked her to see her Instagram page. I started flipping through the pics. I was so shocked by what I saw. My wife, the mother of our children, has some very revealing pictures posted for the world to see. Here is the red flag. I am from the old school of thought where your wife is supposed to keep covered in public and only show those types of things to her husband. he said he old school. When we come back, we going to find out how old he is. How old is old school? How revealing is the picture she's sending? How is he the one determining what should be posted? And why is she having to get attention from other men in the first place? All of this when we come back.
All right. We'll have part
Yes,
2
Lord.
of Steve's response coming up at 23 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's get to part 2 of your response to today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, she's doing too much on the gram.
She doing too much on the gram. Now, we went over this. This married woman got an Instagram account. He don't. He found out that she had one. She started flipping through the pages. He discovered that he thought that was shocked by what she saw. The mother of our children has some very revealing posted for the world to see. Here's where the red flags begin. I am from the old school of thought, where your wife is supposed to be covered in public and only show those types of things to her husband. Now let's talk about from old school of thought. Are you from an Arabic nation? I don't know.
He may have said that if he was.
But if that's the case, you'd have a valid point. Because that's their custom. This ain't your custom, bro. So what you think is revealing may not be revealing at all. The woman probably ain't naked. She might have on a swimsuit.
He said butt pics.
Huh?
Butt pics.
He said butt pics.
Butt pics.
If you see a woman, you going to see her butt.
You talking about ass.
See him all the time.
Now, she ain't got her whole butt out naked. It's on Instagram. She done turned around and looked back over her shoulder at it. That's a butt pic.
That look good.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk to this. Wow. Why do you think she's doing it? You should see the comments she gets from random guys and her girlfriends about how good she looks. Now, let's talk about why she putting it on the page anyway. Could it be Mr. Old School that you ain't paying your wife no attention? Could it be Mr. Old School that you don't compliment your wife on how beautiful she is because you probably think that ought just between you and her too? So maybe she not feeling her femininity around you no more because she done had them kids and you old ass school and you don't compliment your wife no more. You don't tell her she beautiful because you think that's just between you and her. So now the woman needs attention that you not giving her. She ain't getting it from you. So now some other people are complimenting her. I don't know really how scantily dressed your wife is, and I doubt that she's that scantily dressed. It's just you don't like it. You so old, but you stuck in your ways. And now this woman trapped in your life, the one you created for them. You cannot determine for another person, especially a woman, what is and what can't be. Now, you can have a discussion with her and y'all can come to some conclusions, but you can't just tell her what she can't do because she doing it. And who are you? She not the only one making a mistake in this relationship. I bet you done made a bunch of mistakes. Shirley said some people do it because she has low self-esteem and stuff like that. That could be true. But you get low self-esteem from people not around you not building you up and helping you with your confidence. And that's your husband's job. So I don't really see nothing wrong with it. I think the real problem in this letter and the fact that this man wrote in, it's something else going on with him. He think it's inappropriate. He old. See.
I'd like to see the pictures.
Yeah, can we see the pictures?
Oh, see. Right there.
I mean,
there,
that would
guys.
help, Shirley.
That was going to help. That's how we're going to know.
This
That
is a
really
letter.
would.
You have to go by what he said. Butt pics.
Well, did they send in her account name?
Shirley, on your Instagram. Shirley, you got butt pics on your Instagram.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
I'm pulling your Instagram up
Pull it
right
up
now.
right now. I don't have butt pics on there.
You ain't got a picture of your butt nowhere on here.
Why
That's
would I
not
do
true.
that?
Ain't you
That's
dancing
not
on
When
true.
you take a picture, you think your butt ain't there? Huh?
Sure, I have
My
said
girl
it.
Shirley.
At
Here we
my
go.
girl
What you
Shirley.
got on? What happened?
right there. Look on the second row. Look on the second row of Shirley's Instagram.
Hold on,
right
let me go
now.
to this.
2 rows down. What do you see, Tommy? J. Anthony Brown and Kia.
I'm
is
gonna
in
go
it.
right now.
And look at Jay looking at it.
What? Are you guys crazy?
No, I'm not crazy. Shirley,
What?
go look at your Instagram.
I'm looking. I know what's on my Instagram, Steve.
Okay, count from the left top. 1, 2, 3. Go back to the left. 4, 5, 6 pictures. Second picture on the right.
Yeah, blue jeans.
Come on, Tommy.
There it is. I'm in.
That's
That
it.
is not a butt shot, guys.
Shirley,
what is that
is
behind
your
you?
That
entire
ain't-
I'm
butt.
walking away. That's all that is. That's
But
all
it's your
that is.
butt is showing. And
Yeah.
look at Jay looking at it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
with the
That's
red
crazy.
bottom. These is blood shoes. All that. It's,
But it's a
We make
fabulous
bloody
bag,
moves.
girl.
Yeah. That's
The
it.
bag is fabulous, though, darling.
Thank you.
There was $1 on the ground. I was looking at it.
Steve, butt shots are your actual butt.
Raw.
Okay.
Butt shot is raw ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your point, Steve? What is your point?
Oh, my God. She done drug me into this.
uh-oh, now there go a butt shot.
Oh, my God. Now go down there and look at the picture of her on my show.
He is. All right, look, we got to get out of here. Email us or Instagram us your thoughts. Go to my Instagram at mygirlshirley, okay?
Since you're there.
Yes, since you're already there. All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we back. We here. So, Shirley, what is this I'm doing now?
Okay, well, you know how we always say, ask the CEO, how we always ask you questions and you give us very beautiful, lovely, wonderful,
We're gonna do it different this time.
responsible
Okay.
answers. So we're available for you to ask us questions.
Okay,
as
so
the
who do I
CEO.
start with?
You're gonna ask us what we bring to the show.
Yeah.
Each
No,
person.
I ain't going to. I ask you what I want to. No.
So far, so far.
See, why? What? Who first, Shirley?
Let's go with Tommy first.
Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I continue to pay you what I'm paying you?
Oh.
Yeah, this CEO is real.
He gonna ask what he wants.
Oh, y'all wanted me to ask you something y'all
Because
wrote. Go
I
ahead.
am stupid, ignorant, and I bring all that to the table every single day. And that's what has been.
Good answer.
Good answer, Doc.
Tommy.
That's
Good
what
answer.
has been asked of me.
Boy, you ain't step up right there.
Tommy, you did it, man.
Good answer.
And if I
Tommy.
roll over with the Junior's quote, truth be told,
Man.
I'm supposed to get a little bit more. Truth be told.
There it is.
As stupid as you are.
Who next, Shirley?
Yeah.
Let's go with Carla.
Carla,
Yes, sir.
who do you consider to be the least effective person on this staff?
God, I wasn't ready for that.
This is
No,
throwing
I know.
everybody under the bus.
Oh, let's see.
My
The
question's
least-
way, I don't know what y'all wrote. but
These is real.
yeah.
Dang. Who is the what? The least
Least
Effective.
effective person on this staff.
Can't be me. I just got here.
Yeah.
That could
It
be
had,
the
to be
very
some, no, it
reason.
had to be somebody
that
who's
could
been
be
here
the
for a
very,
long time.
that could be the
yourself.
very reason why you are it.
All right, I'm ready with my
Go
answer.
ahead, what is it?
I've narrowed it down to 2 people,
Oh, Lord.
Keep narrowing.
Okay, there it is.
and I've made my final decision.
Who is it?
Tommy.
Damn right. Damn right.
The one that just
You
said
don't want to hurt
just
nobody's
said he's
feelings. It's okay.
And he ignorant. And I agree with you. Thank you very much. Who's next, Shirley?
All right, let's go with Junior.
Junior,
Uh-huh.
do you think that your voice, the tone in your voice, should be cause for a pay reduction, seeing as how you don't sound like an adult?
I hate the CEO.
No, I think it's called for a pay raise. This is high.
I like it.
Ain't that right?
Good
I think
answer,
it is.
Junior.
I mean, the higher I get, the higher should my money match my
Yeah,
voice.
good answer.
I like it.
Just asking. And I'm really not an adult.
Yeah, I know that.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time, guys, for Comedy Roulette. Here are today's categories. You pretty much know the rules, right, Jay? Explain it quickly.
Let me run it. You want to run it down?
Man, we already done this damn
But Steve, we
segment.
need to run
Spin
it
the
down.
wheel.
We get new people every day.
We have new
We
affiliates,
have new
Steve.
listeners. If you get new listeners.
Here we is wasting time.
What is wrong with your nerves?
Nerves, man.
His nerves is bad.
They're so bad.
That needs to be one. Man, your nerves is bad. Give us 5 subjects.
let's
Put
do
the
your
subjects
nerves
on a
bad.
wheel. Put the subjects on a wheel. Spun the wheel. Where it stopped, we can do the damn thing.
All right, here we go. That is on the wheel.
Man, your
Please
nerves
put it up
is
there.
bad.
All right, here we go. Number 1, they're in jail again? 2, you always take more food than you can bring from a party. 3, whatever, your uncle is your daddy.
I love that one.
Wow. 4, look, dude, it's time for you to cut all of that off now, okay?
Yes, yes.
Let it
yes.
go. Let it go.
And number 5, man, your nerves are bad.
Roll the wheel and do the last one.
We gotta see where it stops, Steve.
Don't gotta be worried.
Yeah.
We will make that one.
Oh, man,
really
your
stopped
nerves
there.
is bad.
It did stop there. That's crazy.
It is that. That's the one we doing.
Man, your nerves are bad.
Yeah, that's the one we doing because, see, now we're going to find out who really funny. Go ahead, Jay.
Man, when you say hello to somebody and they go, well, hello, what you mean by hello? Hello what?
Man.
Why it's got to be hello in the morning? Why can't it be in the afternoon? I'm tired of people speaking to me early in the damn morning. I ain't even got started on my day yet. Every time I look around, somebody, good morning, good morning. What's so damn good about it?
Come on, Junior.
Why? I'll tell you when you know your nerves is bad. You know your nerves bad when any sound you hear and you jump. Far as like a car backfire. What you up under this table for?
Yeah.
Your nerves is bad. You ain't living right.
Nerves is bad.
Sound scare you?
Yeah.
Come on, nephew.
When you at a funeral and you ask the pastor, how long you gonna be, man? Go bury this person. How long we gonna be with this, man? Put her down now.
Dang.
Your nerves
Put
are
her down.
Bad. All right, come on, Steve.
Your kids walk in the room and go, Mama, Daddy, and you turn around, what?
Your nerves bad.
You got some bad nerves.
Hell, calling me for.
When you have people standing outside your office going, no, you go ask him. No, you ask him. No, you go in there and ask him. No, you go ask him. I ain't gonna ask him. You ask him.
Well, we're playing Comedy Roulette. It stopped on, man, your nerves are bad.
I'll tell you, you know your nerves is bad. When you sitting there shaking, smoking a cigarette, I don't know what you going through, but your nerves is bad. I don't know what the evidence is, but your ass is shaking.
Let me tell you something. When you at your house and you by yourself and ain't nobody else in there but some ice moving the glass in the sink and your ass run through the patio door without opening it, hey, man, your nerves bad, dog.
Your nerves
bad.
This is in honor of our fearless leader, Steve Harvey. Comedy Roulette. Man, your
I got
nerves
one
are
for
bad.
y'all, too, then, since
Okay.
you're talking about Steve. Man, your nerves is bad when you think all your coworkers is lying on you.
Who is that? Come on, Jay. Man, your
You know
nerves
your
are bad.
nerves is bad when you're outside your boss's office taking bets on what mood he gonna be in today.
Yes, indeed.
I got 5 on it.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh my goodness. Happy 4th of July. It is
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Bang, bang. Fireworks. You guys do fireworks and all that?
Oh, no. No.
I used to.
I go and watch them, though. Sure.
Yeah,
We got to watch
That's as close as I get. But you know, on my block in L.A., it's legal.
It's legal.
That's legal over there?
Yeah.
It is too.
Nah.
It's
legal.
so I don't like
legal in my
that.
neighborhood. They burn their leaves in my neighborhood. This is crazy.
No, I'm not going. I've had
But they
bad
do
experience.
gunshots too. It gets
On the
too
4th?
much.
Oh yeah. On the
And New
4th.
Year's Eve.
And New
too.
Year's Eve. Yeah.
We went to when I was a kid. We went to my dad's best friend's house, and he had
Mm-hmm.
fireworks. But he had spent $10. It was the poet's fireworks show I've ever laid
it was
eyes.
a show?
Yeah, this time it was about $10 spent on these fireworks. We had sparklers and
I
2
love
Roman
sparklers.
candles, 4 black cats, and 2 cherry bombs. And he talking about everybody back inside. I was so tired of that.
But you know, we're talking about it, but please be safe. Be safe this 4th
Man.
of July because there's so many injuries with people using illegal fireworks and not knowing what they're doing and all of that. Please leave that to the professionals,
If
please.
that stem is not long enough, don't light that.
No,
thing.
you blow your whole hand or thumb or something off a finger.
Have you ever
something.
drove yourself crazy trying to make a sparkler work?
Yes.
I didn't turn in so many circles. I didn't wrote my name. I did everything I could to make this work.
All right, happy 4th, everybody. Enjoy your holiday. We'll be back with more on the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, Jay's here. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you this with great pleasure, a man that murders hits, relationships, and friendships. J. Anthony Brown.
Wow.
Wow. Johnny Gill wrote a song called Soul of a Woman.
I love this song.
Soul of a Woman. Great song.
Yes.
I was on the set when he did the video. Great song. My song, along with my buddy Ralph Harris, Hawkins Jr., we wrote Someone Stole My Woman. So check it out.
Okay.
Who stole my woman? Who stole my woman? Who stole my woman? Someone tell me who stole my woman?
No. We had a strong connection, but sometimes I acted kinda mean. I wouldn't show you affection. And I forgot to mention the haters watching over me, causing aggravation. Trying to get to you, yeah. And baby, I was so effing blind, and now you got me crying. I heard it right through the grapevine. You're no longer mine. Somebody went stole my woman. I'm gonna smash his face. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. He'll be drinking soup for long. My lady. Somebody went stole my woman. They're gonna have to wire his jaw shut. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. I will blind him in both eyes. My lady. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Somebody went stole. Somebody went and stole. Who stole my woman? Someone tell me who stole my woman? Yeah. Somebody went and stole my woman. Gonna have to push him around. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. He'll be drinking soup for a long time. My lady. Somebody went and stole my woman. They're gonna have to wire his jaw shut. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. I will blind him in both eyes.
Wow. Whoa.
Stole my woman.
Somebody went and stole my woman.
You gon' get effed up. You gonna be
went
drinking
stole-
soup for a month. I'ma blind you in both eyes.
Great job,
Soon
Jay.
as
I'll
I
be at the
see
day
you,
spot tomorrow night, baby. Special
I'm
guest.
gonna
Come
make
see
you
me.
peel.
Somebody went and stole
All right,
my
listen,
woman.
we'll be back with the close. Today's been a good day. We'll be back to close out the show. With Steve's closing remarks coming up at 49 after the hour. Hey, it's your girl, Shirley Strawberry. Happy July 4th. Hope you're enjoying your barbecue and the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, last break of the day. Take us home with something good. Closing remarks.
Well,
go.
I think I should keep it on the upswing for everybody again. I want to just talk to you about what it really takes to make it. What it really takes to make it. Now, look, I can, sit here and tell you a bunch of stuff that, sound like I'm really into public speaking and I know all of what I'm talking about and all this here and yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, what people really want is real simple things that they can do to make it. People want to be successful, man. They really do. They don't want to not know what it's like to be happy, to be free, to be successful. They want a simpler, how should I put this? They want somebody to explain it to them and simplify it. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, guess what? I don't know if I'm the person that's qualified to make it the simplest, but let me tell you what I do know. If you want to be happy in this life, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to develop a couple of things. Now, here's the thing that I want you to understand. Most people have what it takes to be successful. But if it does not start with the belief that you can be successful, you can never bring out the qualities in you of success. Listen to me again. Everyone has it in them to be successful, but if you don't bring them out, and that starts with the belief, if you don't have the belief that you can be somebody, that you're worthy, that you're qualified, that you're capable, if you don't start with that basic belief, it can never happen. So first things first, in order to be successful and happy in this world, at whatever level you're talking about happiness, success is for you, it has to start with the belief that it is for you. I believe that I should be successful. I believe that God wants me to be prosperous. I believe that he comes to give you life and give you life more abundantly. But you got to develop some things, man. And the way to develop them is start with the belief and hang on to the belief so strong that these attributes develop themselves. Resilience. If you believe hard enough that you can be successful, that you can be happy, it will automatically start to cultivate this thing that's in all of us. It's called resilience. All y'all got it. Everybody got it. You are resilient people. All of us are resilient. Hell, if you can survive the projects, you resilient. If you can survive public schools, you resilient. If you can survive walking through gang neighborhoods because you still want an education, you resilient. If you manage to get yourself a high school diploma or a GED, you are resilient. And the more belief you have, the more these attributes you can develop. You got to be tough. You know how you get tough? You got to believe that you're tough. You got to believe that you can hang in there when all is against you. That's how you get tough. You get tough because you keep facing the test and you keep passing them. But all of that, you can't pass the test unless you believe you can. Y'all don't hear me. All of you have an inner strength. Listen to me, man. Don't you know even a homeless person has an inner strength? What is it that gets a person to live under a bridge or live in a refrigerator box or live in some of these homeless encampments? Do you know what really makes them live there? Because they have an inner strength. It's still some fiber of them that's telling them to hold on. Because if it wasn't, everybody would just get rid of themselves. Everybody would end it. But you know why people don't end it? Because you really do have an inner strength. It takes something to be homeless. All right, everybody can make a mistake, man, and wind yourself up in a situation.
But homeless people have an inner strength. They have a toughness. It's tough being homeless, man. They have a resilience because for some reason they just won't give up. And even though we judge them when we're driving by, look at them sitting on that corner just asking for money. They done gave up. No. It's another form of giving up. But I'm telling you, even in your darkest moments and your lowest points in your life, you have resilience, toughness, inner strength. I got news for you. It can help develop your faith because if you believe hard enough, the Bible says that faith is the substance of things hoped for. That simply means that how you develop faith is really the essence of it is hope. You remember when you was little and you hope you got a bike for Christmas and you went out there one year and the Christmas and the bike was under the tree? You remember when you used to hope you'd graduate from high school? You messed around and got a diploma? Do you remember hoping one day you'd get a job and now you working? Faith is the substance of things hoped for. But if you keep hoping hard enough and believe that something can happen, eventually that hope turns into faith. You got to have dreams and visions so big that it dwarfs all your fears. This is how you make it. I hope you got what I'm saying today.
All right, drop it, baby. Drop it.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Dude, that was hot.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.